Hey guys, welcome to Meg and Griffith's Enduro. I'm out on the trails today doing a bit of a solo ride, and I'm going to give you guys 5 tips for approaching obstacles on the trail. Well, what do we have here? A sideways log on an angle, on a bit of a downward slope. So we've got 2 ways to approach this. Number 1, we will square up as much as possible and hit it in the middle so you're not on an angle. Or 2, we'll go on the low side where it's the closest to the ground and roll over it with no wheel spin. I'll show you guys both ways. Okay, so here we have some logs again. You can see people have gone wide to square up for this, but I see another line. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a root right there. So that would be a perfect lifter to take a bit of a shortcut and get over it that way. I'll show you guys what I mean. Well, darn it. This next tip is for when those logs sneak up on you, or maybe you miss a gear, or somehow you end up right up against a log. Not to worry, your motorcycle has more than enough power and the capabilities to get you through this. All you need to do is follow these couple of steps. The trick in this situation is to use your body weight to your advantage and your clutch. There's no need to use a huge handful of throttle because that's going to send you out of control. Just a little bit of clutch work, not very much throttle, and jump on your back seat to get some traction. I'll show you what I mean. Next on our list is the classic log pyramid. I can guarantee you will encounter one of these eventually if you're into trail riding. Here's how to get over it. For someone who's just getting into trail riding, an obstacle like this can be fairly intimidating. Thankfully for you guys, they're a lot easier than they look. These logs are piled up basically just like a ramp. So whether you can wheelie or not, you can get over one of these. The first way of getting over is to just carefully ride over it. No wheelie involved or anything like that. And the second way to get over one of these is to jump it. That way's a lot of fun, so I'm going to show you both methods. Nothing to it. As long as you carry your momentum, your bike will carry you right over. As you get more and more used to riding over logs, you might want to jump something like this. So my advice to you when jumping one of these is to compress your suspension prior to hitting the logs and roll on the throttle as you go up the pyramid. Not too much gas, so you're going to spin on the log, but just enough to give you that pop. Thanks very much for joining me on my trail ride today. Stay tuned for the next episode with 5 new trail tips.